an ex-OpenAI genius has launched a new company aimed at creating superintelligence. Have you heard the buzz? If not, you're in the right place. Let's dive into this fascinating story together. The rise and fall of a tech genius. Can you recall last year when everyone was raving about the brilliant mind behind OpenAI, Ilya Sutskever? This guy wasn't just any co-founder, he was the masterminded one, along with Geoffrey Hinton, who helped invent the AlexNet convolutional neural network. Ilya was, and still is, one of the most respected AI researchers of our time. It's often said that OpenAI owes its success to its people, and Ilya was certainly a cornerstone of that success. But then came a twist that no one saw coming. Ilya experienced a rapid fall from grace. But why? Well, he was one of the board members who decided to fire Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI. Can you imagine the shockwaves that are sent through the tech community? Legend has it that Ilya tried to save humanity from an irresponsible tech capitalist, but his plan backfired. Altman quickly regained power, becoming even more influential, while Ilya was known as the villain and mysteriously vanished from the situation, launching safe superintelligence. Fast forward to yesterday, and guess who's back? That's right, Ilya Sutskever made a grand reappearance with a huge announcement. On June 20th, 2024, a game-changing startup was launched, Safe Superintelligence, also known as SSI. With offices in Palo Alto and Tel Aviv, SSI aims to achieve superintelligence, but in a way that doesn't lead to our doom. Sounds ambitious, doesn't it? Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a moment to appreciate their website. It's a masterpiece of simplicity and elegance, using just 5 lines of CSS and some HTML. No JavaScript, no Tailwind, no TypeScript, no Next.js. Just a pure, clean design. It's so beautiful that it almost feels like it was created by superintelligence itself. What is artificial superintelligence? But what exactly is this superintelligence they're talking about? Artificial superintelligence, also known as ASI, is a type of software-based intelligence that surpasses human intelligence. Imagine looking at a vegetable. You don't think of it as intelligent, right? Well, if ASI comes along, it might look at us the way we look at a vegetable, and that could be really dangerous. After all, we do some pretty terrible things to vegetables. Cutting, juicing, boiling, you get the idea. If a superintelligence gains control, we might end up suffering the same fate as those poor vegetables. The journey from AGI to ASI. But wait, we haven't even achieved artificial general intelligence, also known as AGI, yet. AGI would be on par with human intelligence, capable of learning new skills across different domains. The closest we have right now are multimodal large language models like GPT-4 and Gemini. These models can do some impressive things, but they're not exactly solving unsolved problems in science or pushing artistic boundaries. They're more like super advanced search engines, regurgitating information humans have already created. Despite their limitations, these models have massive money-making potential. Just a few days ago, Sam Altman hinted that OpenAI might become a fully for-profit company, ditching its current capped profit structure. This move has sparked a lot of debates, especially since many feel that there's nothing open about OpenAI anymore. Even Elon Musk, another co-founder of OpenAI, had a lawsuit against them, claiming they betrayed the company's original mission. However, he dropped that lawsuit a few days ago. So, what's the deal with SSI? Now let's get back to SSI. Is it the real deal or just another overhyped tech startup? On their website, one of the co-founders is listed as Daniel Gruss, a prolific AI investor. He's also invested in companies like Magic, Dev, which aims to replace programmers. With Daniel and Ilya on board, they have the potential to attract top talent from around the globe. However, their announcement didn't reveal any groundbreaking discoveries. It seems more like they're leveraging their reputations, saying, "Trust us, we're going to achieve artificial superintelligence and skip right past AGI." For now, it's all hype until they can prove otherwise. The dark side of superintelligence. But there's a darker side to this story. The acronym SSI isn't just a random choice. In 1974, John C. Lilly, the guy who developed the original float tank and thought he could communicate with dolphins, wrote an autobiography called The Scientist. In it, he described something called solid-state intelligence, also known as SSI, a malevolent entity created by humans that eventually becomes autonomous. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? When a company calls itself super safe, it often means the opposite. Think about it. Processed foods labeled as healthy or corporate news stations claiming to be trustworthy. It's a red flag. The real threat of superintelligence. Militaries worldwide are already using AI in warfare, which, on one hand, ensures targeted strikes, reducing collateral damage. But the real danger of superintelligence isn't a rogue AI turning against us like in the Terminator movies. The bigger threat is it falling into the wrong hands, and then someone using it to create a bunch of killer robots. Again, like in the Terminator movies. Unfortunately, these scenarios seem to be the only two possible long-term outcomes. What's next for SSI? So what's next for SSI? Only time will tell if this new venture will live up to its lofty promises or fade into obscurity. For now, they've generated a lot of buzz, and tech enthusiasts like us are watching closely. Will they make a breakthrough that brings us closer to superintelligence? Or will they become just another footnote in the history of tech startups? Let's keep an eye on Ilya and his new company. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us all. Until then, stay curious and keep questioning the world of tech. And remember, whether it's superintelligence or just a really smart vegetable, it's always exciting to see what the future holds. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of superintelligence. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on our next deep dive into the latest tech trends. If you have any thoughts about this video, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay tech savvy and keep exploring.